So in today's video, we're going to look at how you can create your own song and use it for your own videos, for lessons, or for anything else you want to create a song for, and basically not have to worry about copyright. So let's get into this. So here we are, then we're going to use Suno AI. So it's Suno, S-U-N-O. AI. If you go to the website, and basically it will bring up this page for you, and from here what you can basically do is create your own songs. I'm going to play one for you that I've made. I've used ChatGPT to initially create it and then basically take that over into this, and I'll show you how it all works. Let's have a quick listen to see how this one plays out. You can see the lyrics down the right hand side over here.
I said, hey ChatGPT, can you help me write a song? It blinked and said, of course I can, this won't take very long. I gave it just one sentence, and now I'm singing loud, like I'm Taylor Swift, if Taylor Swift was digitally proud. Oh, I didn't write this, my robot did. I just typed some nonsense like a sleepy kid. Now I'm dancing around my room in my dressing gown. I made a bop, and it didn't let me down. It rhymed toaster with roller coaster, don't know how, but hey, it slapped the beat on top and said, release that track today. Now I've gone viral on TikTok with zero songwriting pain. Even my nan's got a remix, she added jazz and rain. Yeah, I didn't write this, I just clicked go. My AI buddy stole the show. Now I'm on pause.
So you get the idea. Anyway, so all it does is it generates the song for you. You can do it in lots of different styles, as you can see here. So what I did was went into song creation with AI. So I asked for a funny song, basically created about AI, and I wanted to just get these things here. Now, basically told it what I wanted it to do in terms of having some sort of themes in there, things I wanted it to say, and then basically it gave us this idea of this kind of type of song to use, which I can then post into Suno AI. And all I did was basically copied all of this. So just copy that over and then took it over to Suno AI, where basically I just paste it into the top. Now, when you sign into Suno AI, you've got a number of different things you can do. So if I just go to my home screen, top here, you'll see all the songs that are available, other people have created, and then you can go to the Create tab to create your own. From here, you can use simple. So if you just want to say, like, I want a 90s pop song about being in the 90s, how good it was, and then you can choose what you want in terms of the style. So we could go for like an R&B style here with Scottish bagpipes. Let's just see how that comes out. So lots of different ones that I've generated. You can use this for creating songs, for intros, for videos, for lessons. I'll show you some of those things that I can do in a second, or what I've made. So it's quite quick to generate. Just so you know, you get a number of credits. Now, what's great when you sign up to a free account is that it will actually regenerate those credits over a couple of days. So if you don't use it for a few days, it will come back. I had about 240 when I started today, and that will start to go back up. You don't need to upgrade it to the pro account. There are benefits to that, but this is all free. And then you can just generate these songs. So if you ever listen to this one again, so Neon Dreams of the 90s, I have no idea what it's going to sound like, so I just generated it now, and we'll see how it comes out. And again, the lyrics are down the right hand side here that it's come up with.
Flannel tight, rewind the time. Walkman's bumping endless rhyme. Neon glow and denim bright. We own the world on Friday night. The 90s call, they want us back. Where every dream stay on track. Plunging bagpipes in the mix. Magic moments we can't fix.
So you get the idea, and it'll generate that for you. You can try the other one, so you can click on that, see what it sounds like. And sometimes it'll do one good one, one not so good.
Rewind the time. Walkman's bump and endless rhyme. Neon glow and denim bright. We own the world on Friday night. The 90s gold, they want us back. Where every dream stay on track. Plunging bagpipes in the mix. Magic moments we can
Okay, so you get the idea. When you go into the custom section, this is where it gets a little bit more fun, because what you can actually start to do now is post things over here. So what I did before was I basically said, create a song about maths angle facts for GCSE maths and use the following information, and then basically pasted some things in there. So you could use this as an example, and then copy and paste this into Suno AI again. So I made these angle ones. Now what I did actually recently was just going back to one that I did for averages. Did this for a lesson using some angle facts based on, not angle facts, sorry, averages based on a knowledge organizer, and I made this just as a start intro whilst they were coming into the classroom, just to make it a little bit more interesting. So I'll play that for you so you can see. It's a bit silly, but again, it's about getting your attention.
Hey diddle diddle, the median's the middle. You add and divide for the mean. The mode is the one you see the most, and the range is the difference between. Hey, diddle diddle, the median's the middle. You add and divide for the mean. The mode is the one you see the most, and the range is the difference between. Great, hey, diddle.
Do another example here. Again,
Hey,
some of the
diddle,
noise a little bit better than others, you have to try again.
You add and divide for the mean. The mode is the one you see the most, and the range is the difference between. Hey diddle diddle, the median's the middle. You add and divide for the mean. Mode is the one you see the most, and the range is the difference between. Hey diddle diddle, the median's the middle. You add and divide for the mean.
Some of them can get a little bit catchy, so you can get the idea. But you can play with it. So that was 90s hip hop style. I've tried ones with gospel choir, nostalgic 90s, ukulele beat, stuff like that. So and that was one we listened to at the beginning. And again, you can use different styles and paste them in here. So if we go back to that one again, let's do something like this one again. So, and then we're just going to choose. So I'll just copy all of this in basically. So we'll select all of that down to here, copy, paste it into here. So we're going to add our own lyrics, and it does tend to take out the bit with the chorus that says the verses. Just tend to listen to those as like kind of like a prompt, which is quite useful. Let's get rid of the styles. You've got more freedom to choose the styles when you use custom at the bottom, which makes it a little bit more interesting. So let's try some ambient and synthwave. Future synth. No idea what it's going to sound like, but let's give it a go. You can also put like the names of the songs and bits and bobs in here, but I tend to just go with this to see what it will create. It tends to take a little bit longer when you're doing these kind of generated ones, and you can save the prompts. You can go back into the prompts and edit them, get it to regenerate all the songs. It'll never do kind of the same one again. So if you do get something you like, make sure you check kind of the wording of the songs, because if you've got anything that's like misspelt or something like that, it can come up with the wrong words, which can be a bit annoying when you've got something you really like as a catchy tune. So here we go. So let's have a quick listen, see how this comes up. And again, lyrics down the right hand side.
And what's sharp and snappy, less than 90? That's a cute, it's small and sprightly. Exactly 90, clean and tight. That's a right angle, bang on right. Between 90 and 180, it's obtuse, so water show. Straight lines chill, no need to...
Okay, interesting take on it. Again, might be quite useful, might not be. You could add it to like a PowerPoint as an intro, or as a finishing up some work, something like that. Again, just something you can do to be a bit interesting. It's great for assemblies. I've used it a couple of times for doing assemblies in terms of like when the students are coming into the room and I might want to have a theme on something like hope and something. Again, you can generate the song. You can even just put like a song in here. We'll try that afterwards and just do a song on hope, see what it comes up with. Let's have a listen to this one very quickly, and then we'll go back into getting Suno AI to generate one for us.
Less than 90. That's a cute, it's small and sprightly.
Not quite as good, a little bit catchy, but maybe not what we really want this time. So let's go back to simple again, and this time we just want to do a song about hope. And let's just do gospel influences, and then see what it comes up with. So again, it generates it here. It's using up my credits on the left-hand side over here. So we're down to 160. So I've still got plenty to play with. Like I say, if you leave it a few days, it will regenerate the credits. Really, really useful. So we've got two versions here. Let's have a quick listen to the first one. And then again, words and lyrics down the right side. So you could always copy these.
Night is dark, the world's asleep.
I'll to say. You could always copy and paste those back into like a Word document, edit them, and then go back into the custom. So if it generates something for you like, or you can go to ChatGPT and generate them there as well.
But promises are ours to keep. A whisper in the quiet haze, a spark that lights a brighter day. In the light of better days, when shadows stretch and mountains loom, a seed of faith will always bloom. The strength to come to stand up tall, we'll soar beyond, we'll have it all. Rise above the storm, the clouds will fade. Hold on to hope, it never trades.
So that's that one. Let's have a listen to the other one.
The night is dark, the world's asleep, but promises are ours to keep. A whisper in the quiet haze.
So you get the idea. One of the benefits of this is that it will generate quite good, catchy songs. The only downside is that some of the lyrics do sound very AI generated, particularly if you're used to hearing them. I know now if I hear one of these songs, I can spot it a mile off because I'm so used to generating them. However, sometimes they do generate some really good gems in terms of some of the things it will come up with. So when I made one of the other songs here before this, Not Alone in the Darkness one, so this one here, if I just skip ahead to some of the things at the end, was quite good.
I'm not alone, your love surrounds me. Lift me up when the darkness drowns me. Give me strength before I break. Help me breathe for heaven's sake. And you are right, and you are trust. My will to win, my heart come by so loyal.
So you get the idea. Okay, look forward to seeing you in the next one. Cheers.
I need more energy.